just checked out your product and your project a little bit, and we're working on an article about the early stages of an entrepreneur, and it looks like you're right at that early stage with this product. Is that correct assessment?
Correct assessment. You are correct.
A little bit about you. Where'd you grow up? What's a little bit of your background?
Well, I grew up in Boston.
Okay.
Went to public school. Played football. College, played football. Stony Brook University.
Okay.
Tried out for the NFL, Patriots.
Ooh.
Patriots, then tried out for the Buffalo Bills. After trying out for a couple of teams in the NFL, I had a contract in Vienna for 3 years. I played 7 years of American football in Europe. When I was over in Europe, I saw the culture, I saw the atmosphere, people enjoying and enjoy coming together. So I absorbed that, and then I came home and was a correctional officer for 2.5 years.
Okay.
So when I was doing that, I knew that this wasn't something that was for me. So let me get back into following through with what I wanted to do, which was investing and creating.
Okay.
So I wrote a couple of poetry books at the same time while working inside as a correctional officer, studied for my real estate exam, and was on the phone with my intellectual property attorney inventing King Poppi.
Okay.
Now, how I came up with King Poppi is because I thought of a simple idea, which someone taught me how to open one beer bottle with the other.
Okay.
And one of the times the cap popped in the air, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I tried to do it again, and I couldn't do it. And I couldn't do it, and I couldn't do it. So it wasn't consistent.
Okay.
So I thought to myself, let me try to think of a consistent tool that I can develop and, simple enough so that that it can actually be a viable product and something that people can enjoy. Mm. And also can address certain issues like it does currently by giving other movements for people that suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome and repetitive stress injury from bartenders. And so that's older people.
Ah, that makes sense.
You see bartenders with the wrist braces, right?
Right. Totally makes sense. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So that's where the pop off effect was when you saw when you were using one beer to another, which to open it, which I think I've seen that too, and then you were like, whoa, and to be honest, part of the reason that I even scheduled this call is because I love the product. I'm like, this is cool, this is creative, like this. Everybody loves to open champagne, like there's that excitement when it pops off, and bam, you got that with every beer you open. So. Yeah, I do love it. Okay, so that's the inspiration in a nutshell. That's cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So
pretty much, Jason, it turns any occasion into a celebration. Is what we're trying to accomplish at King Poppi.
Right. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're watching the football game or whatever, or you're having a drink by the pool, and bam, you pop off your cap. But now, so what you were saying too, which I'm going to ask. I have a couple friends that are of course bartenders. Are you saying that using this in a bar scene, it would save their wrist a little bit of turning, or
Yeah, it addresses the carpal tunnel issue by instead of just having to crank your wrist every time because repetitive stress is what they're suffering from. You're able to just pull down the actual product itself or squeeze it. So you're not. That's the way that we address the repetitive stress injury and the carpal tunnel syndrome, even for the older people, because older people can't do twist offs. Right. So we are, cut their hands, or this is too tough.
Yeah, it makes sense. So of course now, like a Corona, for instance, that you have to have something to open it. So this will just pop it right off, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. So so you're inspired by it. The carpal tunnel is just a cool side. So what gets you to prototype? What were the steps you took to get one in your hands?
Good question. Those steps was let's see. First, doing the provisional patent after years of writing down all your products that you want to invent,
right.
And realizing that things can pass you by, as we've already seen. I wrote a provisional patent. And then
the provisional patent covers it's that it pops off, a beer bottle. Is that what the?
Yes, a provisional patent is a patent that is a patent that you do yourself, or you can have a lawyer do, but no one examines it. It just gives you sort of a priority date,
Okay.
and something that when you actually file the utility patent, it can refer back to that as, an examiner can say, oh yeah, this is what you were referring to.
Okay.
So you just write down. You can have drawings as well if you want to get intricate like that, but you write down everything as much as possible of the basic general concept of the idea.
Okay.
So that was done in December 2016, and then May of 2017, approximately, I hired an intellectual property attorney. I met the partner of the firm at my local track. Probably in May. And I let him know what I was doing. We had conversations. We met a few times there. He said that he's a partner at this firm, and I said, well, I'd love to talk to you about my invention. Yeah. That's how that happened, and they were helping me file that. So November 2nd, 2017, I filed the actual utility patent through them. Okay. And we paid for the expedited services, so we got the patent in April of 2018. Okay.
2018. All right. And so,
now,
go ahead. So is that where you started to get more aggressive with your marketing and push the product a little bit? Or
when we got the, when we filed November 2nd, that's when I actually reached out to a mechanical engineer. I looked on Craigslist for a mechanical engineer.
Okay. Oh, really cool.
Yeah, because we didn't want to, you have to be, although there's NDAs to be signed, you still want to be as protected as possible.
Yep.
I mean, with this, I have a patent issued. I have it in my possession, and also a continuation on the same patent. So keep it open so people can't try to patent, design around your patent.
Right.
And also a couple additional provisional patents. So we're really trying to encompass this and protect it so that we can, just worry about making people happy and enjoying the product instead of people trying to steal and
undercut. Yeah, so it makes sense. So you find the mechanical engineer on Craigslist to help with the initial design.
Yes.
Okay. And is he? So what type of processing did you go from there?
Well, mechanical engineers are a trial and error process in itself.
Good point.
The first one looked like as you see, it's on the Instagram there. Okay. It looked like a table napkin holder, which was what I chicken scratched on paper,
Right.
But when I'm thinking, you're the mechanical engineer, maybe silly thinking that way, but take my chicken scratch and make it into a viable product. You understand what I want to accomplish, but don't just verbatim.
Right. Don't take it literal.
Print. Yeah, don't 3D print what I have on. It was like, what is this?
Right.
So that's a learning experience. And then I hired a guy named Greg, who was very good and brought me to this point. And this point is where I need to further refine. And we have a prototype, but now this is the market version. You have to talk to manufacturers and refine the design to make it nice and pleasant, pretty, and poppin'.
And poppin'. Yeah, I love it. All right. So, so that's perfect. So now let's say that next huge step happens. What is your vision for the future? Like, do you see this? Are you going to go big on e-commerce and social media and that be your focus because it's such a cool product? Are you going to try to get into retail? Once you get past that manufacturing hurdle?
All the above, but that's just boring, cliche, general answer.
Right. So, are there any visions that you've had yet, or ideas specifically?
Yes. And the things with visions, you just write them down and stay where you are right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
easy to go off on, and think so much about the possibilities. But with this product, this is the first of a product line with King Poppi. King Poppi is a name that people like. Okay. It's catchy. It's fun. It inspires enjoyable time. You're gonna get it with King Poppi. So it's more of a brand where we're going with this, and
Okay.
the first King Poppi for beer bottles is the first step. We also have the patent for wine and also champagne.
Okay.
And without going into too much detail,
Yeah.
this is a brand, a fun brand that I think we can use in this day and age. Not just from me or based on my opinions, but the opinions of others that have come across it and have actually enjoyed the pleasure of popping a bottle off of King Poppi.
Yeah. So when you hand it to a bartender for the first time, what is their reaction? I mean, they're like, that was really cool, or?
Well, it's so funny because when you hand it to someone, especially a bartender, they have to deal with people all the time, and you sort of feel for them. And I remember there's a video of me giving it to a bartender on Instagram there, on all the social media. And what the video doesn't show is when she was like, okay, all right, so what? You want me to pop this bottle or open this bottle? Yeah. So, and I'm trying to explain to her, yeah, this is what it's going to do, blah, blah. And her face is just like, okay, whatever. And then she pops it, and then her face changed like, oh, wow. So...
I just watched it.
Yeah.
Is she the, was that from last month?
The curly hair girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just watched it. Her face is totally, she's like, whatever, this is fine. What?
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
I see it.
That shock value, you even see the whole bar there, it raised the level
right.
of, regular partying. The games that are being created for this product, we're talking about beer pong at 1970s. Let's change the game and start creating some better games for the next generation.
Have you already looked at what your options were for for plastics? Is that what I assume you're going with plastics?
We're going to be going with plastic as well as other high-end metals for people that want to give this away as gifts. I mean, you can give it as a plastic gift for $9.99, or a little more refined, classy gift with a nice gift box that we're exploring as well with other, to see what manufacturers can do.
Right.
I've spoken with a few manufacturers here in America, which is cool. That as you see in the commercial, we're carbon neutral, and
love that.
And it's awesome. Just the barrier to entry is the tooling and the cost, the cost per piece, so it's a challenge, but right now we're dealing with trying to scale the business so that we don't have to, what business is going to be made and just say, oh yeah, sure, 50,000 pieces, okay, I'll do that. It's just not possible without, angel investors are out there, but do they know about King Poppi? Do I know about them? Trying to connect those dots is sometimes a challenge, but
so
it's possible.
Well, and two, I mean, when you look into VC money, you're giving up a chunk, and I mean, I'm sure. Have you looked into raising capital and stuff like that, or have you done that?
Oh, definitely. I have my business plan already ready.
Gotcha. So you're ready for just once the numbers align with the overall strategy. Yep. Yeah, you're run. Yeah, it makes sense. So
yes, and what's important about King Poppi is that 100% of zero is still zero.
Right.
Without trying to gut the company and bring it to its demise. The biggest joy of King Poppi is seeing someone using a King Poppi and enjoying King Poppi and using the next line of products and et cetera, et cetera. We're trying to that's more than just trying to be this great massive company. Anyone can be a company, but if you truly love what you do and love seeing the joy that you bring to other people, that's what we're about.
I got you. Yeah. You want to see bartenders everywhere using this thing, squeezing their hand and popping them off, and people. Yeah, I mean, because it's I can see it. I can see it on Instagram being shared, and Snapchat and Facebook. People celebrating. Yeah, it makes sense.
Right.
All right.
And in addition to the bartenders, some people and the older people as well.
Mm-hmm.
The market version will have stoppers that prevent it from actually popping in the air if they don't need to, and still be able to utilize the popping ability as well as the usability of it.